What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we will be doing a Marvel tier listing video, another one, but this time we're gonna do it with villains. I know it's been about like 8 months since I posted, maybe 9, I can't remember, but we're back on track. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Here we go. This tier list might be a little long, so we're just gonna jump right into it and get ready. So let's see what characters we are working with. All right. So we have S, A, B, C, D, D plus, and F tier. And our first villain will be Thanos. All right. So with this, I kind of want to just like fastly just go over the character. I mean, you know, some of you guys might already know who the character is, but we'll just do a fast rundown because as you can see, there are a ton of characters and I don't want this video to be that long. So let's get into it. All right, Thanos debuted in the end of Avengers. He is a mad titan. He was collecting all the stones. If I was to put him on the tier listing, I would actually put him on an S. And reasoning being that Thanos, let's be honest, was a hardcore guy. I mean, he was taking out Avengers left and right. He was putting the beat down on Hawk. I mean, this guy's great. I want to make sure I give like a little more because I don't want to put somebody somewhere and then kind of just like give like a bad reasoning why. I feel like I give a bad reasoning why he's up there. I mean, if I was to think, I mean, the Avengers movie was great. He was a big threat. Everyone was scared. I still feel like that's a bad reasoning. But Thanos, I mean, he's Thanos. I don't know if I can't think right now, but I mean, sheesh. I mean, we'll get back to him. He's Thanos. All right, next, Loki. So, Loki, which is kind of odd that he's on the villains list. I always kind of looked at Loki as like an anti-hero. If I was to put Loki somewhere, based on the character and what he's done in the MCU, not past Endgame, because Endgame, you know, he was after Endgame. He's kind of good, so I'll put Loki at the A tier. I mean, he was kind of one of my favorite villains. I know I never really liked Loki for real. I mean, he was just there for me, to be honest, because if you think about it, he really did something in Avengers, but when it was like what, Thor the Dark World, I didn't really care much for Loki. He was just kind of there. But I mean, really thinking about it, I really mostly kind of watched the Thor movies because of Loki. So I guess that's another reason. But villain wise, his villain era was pretty good. I would give him like an A. I don't know if he was like the best villain though, because Loki was, I don't know. I'll put Loki at a B. He wasn't like the best villain, but he was a pretty good villain. All right, Alexander Pierce. Judging that he was like a side character, bro, didn't really do much in the MCU as a villain. I mean, all he did was really just send the Winter Soldier to do the dirty work. So, if we're being honest, Pierce gets like a D plus. I really want to put him at F tier because bro didn't really do much. So I might just put him at F tier, to be honest. This guy, I forgot his name again. I think he's like jumping something. I forgot, bro. Put down in the comments below what his name is because I literally forgot. Hopefully you guys know because I should have looked this up before I started. But yeah, he appeared in Captain America Winter Soldier and he appeared in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So yeah, so he appeared in both. He was just kind of just there as like a character to stop, you know, in the beginning of the movie or in the beginning of the show. So I'm gonna really just, for his purpose-wise, villain-wise, I'm just going to give him a D+. I mean, you know, he escaped in, I think both. He escaped in both, so, yeah. All right, so we're going to go next. Claw. I was going to forget his name, but Claw. Claw, honestly, personally, he's one of my favorites. And honestly, I would want to put him... I want to put him at C. The reason I want to put him at C is because, honestly, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they made Claw kind of underrated. He was like an average villain. If I think about it like that, he was pretty average. He wasn't like, oh my gosh, you know, we got to stop Claw. Claw's crazy. Nah. I mean, for Wakanda, I guess he was, but for like everyone else, I mean, Claw for what he did, I guess in Avengers, because I think we only got 2 appearances of Claw, so I think like in Avengers, Age of Ultron, and then in what was it? Oh, Black Panther. Yeah, and he died in Black Panther, so that was kind of let down. Honestly, I would love to see more Claw, but now that he's dead, it's kind of like, eh. But no, actually though, he was like an average villain, to be honest. His reign was kind of cool for its time being in that movie. He really didn't get his claw until like Black Panther, and then boom, he's dead. So that kind of really sucked. But yeah, I'll put him at a C. He's done more than these 2 villains combined. So I would say this guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, forgot his name, but honestly, I would put him at an F. Didn't really do much as a villain. I mean, I think he called somebody. I think he called Ronan. That's what he did. He called Ronan or something. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty F. The Collector. Don't really know what the Collector really did. So I'm probably gonna put the Collector at F because, bro, like, to be honest, he wasn't really doing much. I don't know. He didn't really do much. He had appearances, but he wasn't like a top tier. He doesn't get like an A, B, or C or average villain. He was just kind of just there. To be honest, I wouldn't even put him as a villain for real. Crossbones. I want to say I'll put him at like a. I'll put him at a C. Same one as Claw. I mean, he was like an average villain, to be honest. Honestly, I would say he put in more work than these guys, to be honest. Fighting wise too, he dies as well in Captain America: Civil War, which was a bummer. But honestly, Claw and Crossbones, my 2 favorites villains. But I'll give him a C for what they did in the MCU. Thamar, honestly, he was up there. I'll give Thamar an A because honestly, I really enjoyed his appearances, and I really enjoyed like how they portrayed him in the movies and stuff like that. And I'll say, yeah, I'll give him an A villain. I mean, he did end up dying as well. He didn't really reign as much, but if they gave him more screen time and like, gave him more scenes and stuff, he would have been a bad A for sure. Bad A for sure. Amazing power as well. So I'll give him an A for that. This guy, forgot his name. But he was one of the agents for SHIELD that crossed over and became a Hydra person. Honestly, his death was in Winter Soldier. So honestly, I would want to give this guy like a D+. I mean, he didn't really do as much. I think he was just leaking information for real. So, I mean, I guess it's just a D+. I'm sorry. I'm looking at, to be honest, with this whole villain stuff, I'm really looking at like your power level, like, like your fight, what you did, your impact in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And these guys' impacts was kind of, the ones below was kind of just small impacts, I guess. Didn't really do much. Like Thanos, this dude literally was wiping out like the whole half of the universe. Like that's S tier for sure. The Maw, I mean, he was kicking Doctor Strange's grass as well as Iron Man. So I mean, he gets something. He gets A. Honestly, I feel like I should bring him to B, but I mean, Loki. I mean, brought the Avengers together, had the whole Chitauri, in New York. Well, Thanos' help, honestly. And these guys, Wakanda wanted Claw. Crossbones, he was doing some illegal stuff, but also working with Hydra. So yeah. So I'm just looking at that really. Ghost, I would want to put Ghost at a D. I'll put Ghost at a D and not an average because honestly, I felt like she could have done more. I mean, her reasonings I forgot. She wanted something in the case in the Hank Pym thing to help her get better or whatever. But she wanted to stop Janet. She wanted to suck the energy from the quantum realm to help her, her body and stuff like that. But I mean, that's just from her own personal use. I mean, it's not really just being a villain, really. She was kind of just trying to help herself out. I don't really think she was being much of a villain for real. I mean, I'm surprised I really just gave her a D, but hey. Her. I forgot her name, but she's from Loki. If you haven't watched the Loki series, you definitely should. She is all right. To be honest, if Miss Minutes was on here, I would give Miss Minutes like a B because Miss Minutes is pretty evil. She's all right. She was cool. She wasn't really the best, but she was all right. Forgot her name too. To be honest, didn't really care for this character. Like I said, it seemed like she was making an impact. I feel like she was making an impact. So I'll give her like a D. You know what I mean? I'll give her a D. Over her. I mean, trying to think if she was making an impact too. Not really. She was just told lies. So I mean, who knows? In the future, she might get risen up because we might see her in the future. So. Red Skull as a villain, he was making impacts and stuff like that. He was pretty cool, but honestly, he didn't like do that much. So I'll give him I want to put him like the CD range. I'm not really sure. Probably give him like a D, to be honest. Give him like a D. And he's one of my favorites too. So I'm surprised I gave him a D. Shocker. This guy was just an average villain, to be honest. I do love Shocker and normally the cartoons and stuff like that, going against Spider-Man in the video games. But for an average, just kind of supporting villain to Vulture, he was pretty cool. So I'll give him a C. I mean, C, helping the cause, I guess. Still in Ironman tech and stuff. Grandmaster put Hulk against Thor, which was nice, pretty evil. But I mean, he was just thrown in there, to be honest. I mean, he was just doing what he normally do. But as a villain, I mean, that was pretty cool, seeing them two fight each other. So I would give him probably a D. Put him on a D. He did more than his brother, so that's cool. The Tinkerer. He is the reason why we have Vulture, because he made those things for Vulture. I'll say, I'll put him up in there with them. I mean, supporting the cause, stuff like that. Yeah. So, Stryker. I don't know. He gave us Wanda Maximoff and Quicksilver. And was he really doing much? Not really. It's not like he gave us Ultron. Tony gave us Ultron. But I think they made robots down below or whatever. They was doing something. For Ultron to get those bodies, but I would put him as a D plus. I guess he's not really that much of a bad villain. These guys, I'm gonna put him, her, and where is he? There's another one, him right here. So I'm gonna put them three. I'm just gonna whop them three together. There was inside the Marvels. And to be honest, you guys probably didn't really care much about them. Like me, I didn't really care much about them. They didn't really make much of an impact. They were just working with the Kree. So let's just give them all F, because they didn't really do much. Also with him too. He was working for Ronin. He first worked with the Kree, then he was working for Ronin, which is odd. Wait, that's not odd at all, because the Kree. Ronin was with the Kree. Okay, yeah, scratch that off. But yeah, he's stuck with Ronin all the way through. So I mean, for loyalty, we could give him a D for loyalty. But I mean, honestly, villains wise, he was F. The Mandarin, bro. The Mandarin before in Iron Man 3, he was gonna be all the way up here, but bruh, I'm not gonna lie, he's probably he went from being bad A. He wasn't all the way up here. But he was making moves. He was kind of S tier, but he went from all the way to a B. No, to average, bro. Because he's you gotta balance it. You gotta balance it out, bro. Because honestly, coming from being this whole tough guy and bro, whoa, this guy's really cool, to kind of being oh, I'm just an actor. It was just mid. It was mid. So yeah, he's definitely gonna be a C. We still got a lot of villains, so I'm going to try to move through this very quickly. Justin Hammer. Justin Hammer was one of my favorites. I still say this to this day, I wish that he would have gotten to his own suit of armor and went against Tony. That would have been cool. I'm gonna link him and Whiplash up together wherever Whiplash is. Where is he? Where's Whiplash? Whiplash. There he is. Perfect. All right, so him and Whiplash, bro. I mean, they're like two of my favorite characters for Tony to go against. It was really nice. I really enjoyed Iron Man 2. And honestly, bro, I just feel like he should have got a suit of armor and went against Tony. And the fact that he didn't pop up at all in the future of the MCU really sucks. So hopefully he does and go against somebody. Maybe Rhodey. I hope so. Because in the end, he said, I'll be seeing you again to Pepper. So hopefully we see him again. So I'm going to put him at like a D. And I'm going to put Whiplash at like a C. So, yeah. For Loki, this type of Loki variant, I don't really know much about him and what he did. But I know he's pretty evil, so I'm just going to give him a D. This guy, Iron Man 1, I'm going to loop him in with Odin or Obadiah Stane. So these two guys, bro, Obadiah, I'm going to give him like a C. And then this guy, I'm going to give him like a D+. Feels like he was like a supporting villain, but to be honest, he was. For capturing Tony, so they give him a D+. Ronan the Accuser, one of my favorites. I'm going to put him up there with Loki. Took a lot of guts to, honestly, you're pretty evil to cross Thanos. Pretty crazy to cross Thanos. I mean, I'd be very scared crapless to cross Thanos. But, the destruction that he caused, and, I think on the Nova Corps place was a lot. So, the attack on Nova, but still lost. But, hey, give him a B. Pretty good villain. I think her name's Marvel. She gets an F because I didn't really think she was much. I guess it was something in there. I gotta rewatch Captain Marvel, bro, because I mean most of their villains are just like meh. Besides of Ronan, because he appeared in other movies, but I mean, and plus this guy, bro, like this guy was kind of like an F. He didn't really stand out to me as a villain. Didn't really stand out as much. Taskmaster, bro, I like Taskmaster. In Black Widow, pretty good. Taskmaster was pretty good. So I'll give Taskmaster. Felt like Taskmaster could have did a little more. The fight scene with Red Guardian and Taskmaster could have been like a little more. So I'll just give Taskmaster a C. Pretty good. But hope to see Taskmaster more in the future of the MCU. He was part of the Black Order. I forgot his name. The only one I can remember is the Maw for some reason. But he was pretty good. He was holding up his own until he got beat up by Captain America, Falcon, and Black Widow. So he was like a D. The only one, bro, to be honest, the only one on the Black Order that deserves a lot of props is the Maw up there, to be honest. And that's hands down. And if we're doing the Black Order, she did go against the Scarlet Witch and stuff like that, but she still died. But I'll still give her like an average in combat. He went up against the Hulkbuster, so I'll just give him that. He was pretty strong too. And going against Spider-Man. So that was pretty good. Baron Zemo, bro, made a whole impact. Knew that he could not face the Avengers with his strength. So bro went with intelligence, which was really smart. And honestly, bro, gotta give him props for that, bro. Gotta give him props. They was really still broken up until Infinity War, which was dope. Oh my gosh. Which was dope. So that's what's up. Honestly, I'm gonna give Baron Zemo. I'm gonna put him right. Villains, bro. He was just a menace. I'm gonna give him an A, bro. He was just a menace. Baron Zemo was a menace. He didn't really. I don't know his backstory. He didn't really put me up as a villain, but I'll give him like a D+ because I don't really know much. I'm gonna put him up there with Loki because I don't really know much. All right, I'm pretty sure this guy was running like the whole Black Widow organization. Forgot his name, but I'm just gonna give him like a D+ because it just wasn't like, I feel like it was like okay. Ego, the Living Planet, pretty cool. Messed up what he did to his wife. That was pretty jacked up what he did to pretty cool's mom. I'm gonna give menace wise. Gonna give that guy a B. I really want to put him up there with A, but menace wise, bro, he's pretty much a menace, bro. He's a villain. He's definitely a villain. How evil he was. She changed her heart, but she was I don't know. I never thought of Nebula as a villain for real. So I'll give her like a D. Her being a villain wise, she was kind of just mid, to be honest. Taserface, this guy was messed up, bro. Really messed up. Like killed all Yondu's old people, which I still can't get over. So I'm gonna give Taserface like a D, bro, cause that's jacked up. Like why? Why would you do that, man? Yondu. Yondu, when he was a villain, I would honestly give him. I give Yondu like. Really, was Yondu a villain? I really don't know, bro, cause I don't know. He had a change of heart. Villain wise, Yondu as a villain wise, in Guardians of the Galaxy, I'll give him a D plus. Bro's not good as a villain, bro. Honestly, he's better. He's better off as a good person, to be honest. This guy, jacked up. He's pretty strong, or whatever. I mean, he was like a supporting villain, so I'll give him like a D plus. Her, she was pretty bad, so I'll give her as a C. I'll give her a C. Bro, Killmonger, bro is a villain. Bro's definitely like a strong villain, bro. Like trying to take the throne, going crazy, bro is definitely. I want to put him up there with Thanos, bro. Bro said what he was gonna do and he did it, bro. Took the throne, then died. But you know they all die. Villains all die sometimes, or they turn. Dormammu. I didn't really like Dormammu's appearance for real. I mean, it's just, he was strong, but then, didn't really do much to Strange. Strange outsmarted him, so it was kind of like a. So honestly, Dormammu, I'll give him like a D plus for now. I mean, a D for now, So didn't really do much, but it's Dormammu. So if you know about him in the comics, he's pretty strong. Caecilius. I'm gonna put him down there with Dormammu. Mordo, put him down there with Mordo. He wasn't really until the end of the movie. Give Mordo like a D plus. The Destroyer kicking Thor's grass. I'll give him like a C, bro. Mysterio, I'm gonna give him. Oops. Oh. I'm gonna give Mysterio a nice S tier because, bro, out-tricked Peter Parker, bro. That's crazy. Out-tricked Spider-Man and leaked his identity. Nuts. Surtur, I'm gonna have him. Surtur was a D villain. He was alright. Bro, she's strong. Hela, the goddess of death. I want to put her up there in S tier. She was pretty strong. Till she died by Surtur. Vulture. Give Vulture a nice A tier. Gonna give Vulture a nice A tier. He was pretty nice. Bro, I love Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket is my favorite. I wish they had like more fight scenes. Me, I'm a fight scene guy, bro. That's why I love Captain America and Winter Soldier so much. But yeah, I wish they had more fight scenes with him and Ant-Man. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna give him like an A tier. He was definitely nice. I didn't like how they, brought him back. If they had more MODOK on here, MODOK would definitely be a F because he wasn't good. Agatha Harkness, playing behind the scenes, she was very smart. I'm gonna give her a B. She was pretty nice. Aldrich Killian, bro was nice. I'm gonna put him on the same thing as Agatha. This Loki, he wasn't, but was he evil though? That's the thing. He was helping out the other Lokis, and was he evil? It's just hard to call him evil, a villain. It's hard to call him like a villain, a bad villain. But he went away as like a coward. But I'm gonna give him that because like strongness, I can only imagine how he was as a villain, and his power. So I'm gonna give him like a B. This guy, I'm giving him like he destroyed a whole world. So I'm gonna give him a B. If you've seen that in Guardians of the Galaxy, he destroyed like a whole world. This wolf, Hawk beat the crap out of this wolf. So I'm gonna give bro like he was a supporting. So I'm gonna give him like a D plus. This guy, the other Shocker, didn't really do much. Only punched Spider-Man once. So I'm gonna give bro like a D plus. Good job on that punch though. This Frost Giant, he was cool for a minute, but he was there and then gone. So the true evil person was Loki. So I'm gonna give him like a D plus. The Dark Elf, he was mid. Dark Elf is so mid, but I'm gonna give him like a D plus. I'm gonna give him an F for now. He should appear in the new Falcon movie as the leader, so hopefully, This guy was just running around To be honest, I don't know his name, but he was just like running around, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, which was kind of annoying. So I'm gonna give bro like an F. Sylvie, she's pretty evil. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put her on the same level as here. I like Sylvie though. She's nice. Ultron, my boy Ultron. I want to give him an S tier so bad. I want him to give him an S tier so bad, but I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give Ultron an S tier. I don't care. I can already just imagine what you guys are gonna say, but I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him an S. Abomination, bro. I love that first Hulk movie. CGI wasn't that great, but bro, if he was looking like this and they was fighting, I can only imagine. But I'll give him. I'll put him up there with a B. I'll give him a B. Bucky as the Winter Soldier, he was a menace, killed a lot of people. I'm gonna give bro an A. Give bro an A. Bro, no, wait, what am I talking about? I'm gonna give him an S. To be honest, bro, villain wise, killed Tony's parents. Yeah, bro deserves to be an S tier, bro. All the people that he killed deserves to be an S. No cap. This guy, I don't know who this guy is. I think it's the Purple Man. I'm not sure. I haven't watched Jessica Jones, so I'm gonna give it an F. Or if it's not Jessica Jones, I don't know. I'm gonna give the guy an F. This guy, I'm giving the guy an F. He's from like the prison scene in Guardians of the Galaxy. This guy, I'm giving him like a D+. He was a supporting character to Hela. It's kind of mid. He turned good in the end. Thaddeus Ross. I can't wait to see him in a new movie of Falcon. The Falcon, new Captain America movie. So I don't know where to really put him right now. So I'm gonna put him at a D for right now. This guy, he was pretty a menace, pretty much menace. I'm gonna just put him as D+. He didn't really give me like much of a villainy. This guy was pretty evil. Give him a D+ though. Strong collector, bro, was crazy. I give him like a C, an average. Sharon Carter, she was like under the table now, I guess. So I'm gonna give her like a D+. This guy, we didn't really see much of this guy until the deal went wrong. So this Scorpion, I'm gonna give him a D+. This guy was a menace. Gotta give him an S tier, to be honest. And then, oh yeah, he killed like the whole Avengers in the What If series, bro. This version of him was crazy, bro. Crazy. Hank Pym was not playing in that version, so I'm gonna give him an S tier. And then we got 2 more left. So this guy, he was pretty nice, pretty sweet. I'm gonna give him like an S. Nope, get him out the D+. I'm gonna give him an S. And then the Mandarin that I like. This is my version of the Mandarin that I really like with the rings. He was cold, so I'm gonna give him like an A. All right, so we're gonna go hurry up, skim through it, see if everything looks nice. All right, so we got Thanos, S tier, dessert worthy. He is definitely S tier worthy. Killmonger, S tier worthy. Mysterio, Hela, Ultron. I want to move him down. I want to move Bucky down. I don't feel like he is much of S tier worthy, so I might move him down just for a second. Yeah, S tier. Took down the Avengers. Yeah, so that's A tier. A tier looks nice. B tier looks pretty nice. Yeah. I think this is a pretty good tier list, to be honest. I mean, you guys comment down below. See which order would you put all this down, you know what I mean, down below. If you know the names of these characters, like him, just let me know. Put it down below. But I think I did pretty good. Well, that wraps it up. That's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully there will be more videos to come. I just wanted to hurry up and do another tier listing because I know you guys really enjoy some of these tier listings. Not that DC tier listing, though. It didn't seem like it was really much on that tier listing. Oh, great. Sorry, my camera died. But it seemed like it was really much on that tier listing. But hopefully you guys really enjoyed this one. Like I said before, Comment down below which one, which villains you put where, which. If you think this was a good tier listing, if you think it was a bad tier listing, let me know. But all right, I'll see you guys later. Catch you guys in the next video.